Don't jingle. Order. Come here, come here. Don't worry, darling. Come here. Have I seen the case there? Oh, thank you, Jesus. Welcome. Welcome, guys. My country people, how una day, una welcome to Love Battle on Top Wap TV, your family entertainment channel. How una week go? Everything okay? Everything going fine? Don't worry, it go better. No matter how it be, no matter how it tough reach, where you feel say things no go do alright. No worry, last, me and you go smile, everything go do fine. Unlike waiting we been the thing say this month go long, well, like play, thing don't finish. Don't worry, salary go say enter. Salary go enter. Me and you go smile. Nothing they happen. When I welcome again, we don't carry another fine topic. Come, we want treat on top love bat. Waiting be that. We get fine question. We want ask our single people there. Shey it dey good? Is it right? Is it okay for man and woman whenever marry, make them they live together? That na they call she na living lovers. She na good thing, having a bad thing, and that matter now will carry come. Of course, you go hear some people go tell you say you good. I know people you work for. Some other people go tell you say you know good, you know make sense. Some people go tell you say the thing they bring see finish, they bring talk, they make people see less of you somehow. No problem. I get 2 guests for house, so I know say they help us handle this topic. Break them down to the lowest common multiple until me and you go understand. Make gonna meet my fine girls them. For my right here, I have my big brother. He know they new to love, but he don't come before. So I reached out. I said, Dede, brother, please come. We have a fine topic I know you can handle. And then he created time to come be with us today. His name na Mr. Kenneth Nkanta, and him na computer engineer and actor. Welcome again, sir. People for us they greet you.
My people, I salute you now.
Then salute you back. Happy New Year. We never see this year, abi?
Not true.
Happy New Year. You
Happy New Year to everybody. I greet you now.
Okay, and then for my left, I have my beautiful sister, my Akwaza. By now, you're supposed to know the meaning of Akwaza. I can't be telling you all the time. Her name is Laurentia Nwanna. She's a motivational speaker and a writer. Welcome to the show, Laurentia.
Thank you, Makube. Good evening, our viewers. Thank you, and you too. Our viewers. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year. We've not seen this year.
Yes, we haven't. That's true. You don't hear topic will carry come. Let me hear your case presentation just for a minute. Do you think it is okay to live together before marriage?
No.
Why?
It's not truly good to live together before marriage. Okay. It marks an act of impatience and desperation. It could also lead to unhealthy marriage. And as well, contribute to the high level of divorce we have today. Yes.
Thank you very much. Mr. Kenneth, you hear what she talk? More we hear your case presentation. Do you think it's a good idea to live together before marriage?
Well, 100% is not a good idea.
Okay.
But when the both parties are matured and they know what they are in for in the relationship, it could still be accepted. Okay. But in my own case, I will not say 100% living together. I would even prefer maybe a week to the marriage. We'll come into that better.
Laurentia talks say, oh, look, it's not a good thing. Yeah. But Mr. Ken talks say, the thing gets killed, but they work them out. People, they do them. As long as they mature about them. Laurentia, now you get these 5 minutes. Make we hear your argument properly. Why you talk, say, is they okay? Is they wrong? Sorry.
Yeah, there are many ways of showing maturity in a relationship where go carry on and enter marriage. But, you know, in the first place, not every relationship they enter marriage. I love you doesn't mean marriage. Because sometimes, not all, there may be reasons why that relationship, no matter the joy, how well it began, it does not always end in marriage. So that's respect and not honor. Where has it gone to? Let me speak from the angle of women, because men don't live, it is rare. Men leave their houses, park and go and meet and live with a lady they want to marry. Now women, they mostly do it. Sometimes when a guy has opened his mouth, I will marry you. We don't even say I want to marry you, because when someone says I want to marry, the person is ready. I will marry you. I may even marry you. So I'm not even say mention marriage. I love you. You start dating. The lady has packed to the man's house. There is need for courtship. That one is well spelled out. Courtship before you get married. What's the essence? The essence is you study each other to know how you can really get along if it gets to this marriage level. And why courting? If the guy can discover saying, because of some attitude I cannot tolerate, I can't go well with this lady, you end it up. Or the lady discovers, same way, you end it up. But when you've packed as a woman, you've packed in this man's house. Do you know it might be difficult for the man to ask you to pack out? Even if he has discovered that this thing can't go well. He might look at you and pity you. You are now on pity. He's not going to understand. You there for pity. He will go see you there, they pity you and say, well, I don't want to hurt her emotions. Yeah. He will abandon you there and go out here and catch fun. Probably there might be someone, the responsible one, that is not desperate to push him into this marriage, that he might be dating out there. While you are there in the house, when he comes in, you welcome. You wouldn't know what he's doing behind your back. Now, please, let me ask you, because someone would tell you, let me study him. Can't you study him outside his house? What is your pride in this place you live in with him? What is your pride as a woman? Make I ask you this question. If they come out now, they enter, you come jump, say your husband to be, you catch him and you're having an intimacy with another girl, how would you react? What gives you the privilege to talk to this man in the house? Would you fight him in his house? Would you fight that girl? What if he tells you that, hey, don't touch her, that is the person I want to marry? What will you do? Hey. Do you have a surname in that house? You don't. I am telling you, as long as you remain in that guy's house, you still bear your father's surname. You cannot bear his surname because you're not legally married. Do you know a married woman catches his husband doing so, she claims authority. This is my matrimonial home, my matrimonial bed. So he is not cohabiting with that man. She is legally married with the man. So how do you address yourself in that house? Can you say I am Mrs. This? No. What if you go on an occasion with this man that needs an introduction? What do? Would they say this is Miss, Mr. This, and Miss This? When others are being introduced as Mr. and Mrs. So person, Mr. and Mrs.
Chief and Lolo.
Yeah. What would they address you as? Miss and Mr. In fact, if I come to a guy's house and I meet you there, probably you're tying wrapper across your chest, or you're casually dressed, then maybe you come at the man. Do you know the man cannot boldly introduce you? This is my friend, my girlfriend. And how bold will you be? Sit down in that sitting, relax with him to welcome his visitors in the name of girlfriend. No, you can't do what a wife does. Forget the fact that you're living in his house, so that honor is not there. Give him chance to honorably come to father's house to marry you. I am telling you, that will give you honor. And some of you will be complaining, my mother-in-law hates me. Who is your mother-in-law? You're not married. You're not married. You are doing girlfriend, boyfriend. Let me even say this. For a man to allow you move in his house and for you to proudly move in this man's house to live, that means you are matured enough to marry. And this man is comfortable enough to get married to you because he can't harbor you when he can't marry you, when he's not going to be able to marry you. So why not ask him to come and legalize it? If you can't be patient enough to date and study, to court rather, and study this person, so you want to firstly move in, then ask him to come and marry you. Forget the initial love. And I mean, they tell you, that joy where they shack you, say, you too love me, make I go in there. You go suffer. If you carry belle for that place where you don't they live, your mama and papa never know, say, this person. Your papa and mama cannot call this guy their in-law. Of course they can't. Who makes him the in-law? He can't even go to your house to visit. So if you can't carry belle for that house, what will happen? And maybe this guy doesn't want you to. But like he said, he doesn't want to hurt your emotion. You know he cannot ask to go and remove that pregnancy. Even if he tells you, go and do abortion, you may not like, well, I'm in your house, now why you go say, I go to the country, now your baby, I carry your baby. It's okay, fine, don't worry, leave it. And you're happy you're there. The man doesn't want you to be that. Any man that wants you while you're there in his house can't ask to go and do abortion. He leaves you there. You remember, in fact, if you over push him, he will go and pay your bride price. In fact, you want to become
for formality's
yes,
sake.
you want to be a housewife. I don't go see your man now. Remain there. Don't ever blame him whatever he does outside there. And I know when you are tired, you would want to leave. That is why I said it increases the high rate of divorce and unhealthy marriage. You are not comfortable. That means you're unhealthy there. And you don't make him happy. He doesn't want to come in there and see you, but he can't ask you to leave because he must have kept you there for years. Yes, and he's not leaving you there.
Lord
like I
of
said,
the Rings.
pity. Yes, out of pity, he leaves you there. So when he comes in there and sees you, you irritate him. I'm telling him, I even bring in a woman there. If you do fame, he will say, but madam, you know I never wanted this marriage. You pushed me to it. You know it happens. So what will you do? So please give yourself some respect.
Thank you.
Allow this guy to come in and honorably marry you and bring him in and calls you wife. And you boldly answer, honey, because that's your home.
Oriako.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Mr. Ken, you hear what in Laurentia talk. My village people are holding my throat.
Well,
Excuse me. Okay, Mr. Ken, you hear what she talk.
I hear
Okay, Marco, hear your own side for 5 minutes too.
Okay, my people. Like I earlier said, the matter tire apart. The two ways I this matter be say. The question is it right for both man and woman, make them they live together before marriage? Like I said earlier, it is not 100% okay. But when the two parties are matured enough, knowing their right from their left, and knowing fully well what they are in for, they can go ahead.
Okay.
At least between 3 to 6 months. That's before marriage. Now, like my fellow speaker said earlier, Laurentia,
Yeah.
I'm also his fellow speaker.
yeah, she said that, and I quote, that both persons can be living in the same house, then in their courting period, finds out that he can no longer bear this lady, they have to separate. Now there's a saying that says, a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Staying together can even help you, is even an eye-opener for the both sides. Now, you get to understand this person. So now, so this person be, can I continue? Because marriage, what do they call marriage? Now, endurance. Will I be able to adapt to this person's wahala? All these things why they say now, I go fit take them. Now, this, it even gives room for more exposure of self. Because if you're not living together, you cannot know each other. Both of you these are two people from different backgrounds coming together as one.
Okay.
So now you are living together that, okay, so in some cases, it might be that the lady has no house to stay at the moment. I've seen a case whereby the lady, before the marriage, something happened. She no longer have a house to stay. Even the friends could not about her. Then what is the use of her going to pay for house rent when the person she's looking forward to get married to has a house?
Okay.
You understand? So in this case, she can stay with the husband-to-be. In quotes, husband-to-be is not yet a husband. Now, you can house a friend. Like she earlier said, you can be in a relationship. It might not necessarily mean that you guys will get married. You can help a friend. If it's seen from the angle of a friend and not marriage yet, it will help your psyche. But now when you call it marriage, then there have to be what? A proper lookout. Okay? So if we call it marriage, the both parties have to be careful. One, they have to be matured at heart. Because you ask yourself, this nonsense this person is doing, can I take it? If I marry this person, put for house, because that is the essence of you guys living together. You've not yet signed a document. How do we usually say it? They say, till death do our part. Now, till death do your part, you ask yourself, why you are living together, all this nonsense this person they do, I go fit collect them. That is what the living together encourages. It helps you to know the person you want to live with for the rest of your life. This is what they call the rest of your life till you die. My brother, my sister. Not be smart you.
No easy.
It's not easy.
Long time.
Some people enter them. When we say they don't know each other. She rather say cutting. Sometimes some people cut for 1 year, 2 years. At least I advise 2 years. But when you don't pass 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it's not good. More call a spade a spade. At least if you want to know person, even the person they hide in character, you not go past 6 months, 1 year if you know the person. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say is that living together help to expose each other. You know, at least activities will go on in that same house. You ask yourself, you sure I go feel live with this guy? Then you know if he's a humanizer. If you can live and adapt, or if you can advise him to live such life. If he cannot live such life, why you guys are still cutting? There's no use.
China, still this kind of time you go find out whether a person they
Of
throw
course.
boxers up and down.
Of course. Now the kind of time
Or
where you go
shoot
find out, you go find out. That is the nonsense you have to talk about. You understand? There's a saying. If
Is it
a
nonsense or a person way of life or character? Which one? I don't know.
They say a man's
Is it
meat
really?
is
Is it really
To him,
nonsense?
it's a nonsense.
yes. They say a man's meat is another man's poison.
Yeah.
So in that, the nonsense you see now is another person's loving point. There's a young boy of about 19 years. He told his father I want to get married, but the father told him you are not yet ready to marry. The father gave him dog. We know
19.
Pepeye. Yes,
Okay.
19 years. The father gave him Pepeye dog
Okay.
to tend.
Feed.
Now he said he had to tend the dog in his room.
Oh.
And you know the nature of a dog. He gave him the dog. Inside his house, the dog pulled everywhere. Before the father could come back, the boy beat the dog and the dog died.
Oh.
When the father came back, he said, Dad, you know what? I killed the dog, man. The father now told him, he said, you killed the dog? He said, okay, you now agree with me that you are not yet ready to get married. He said, that dog you see, that is the way women are. Now, I am not giving this connotation that this is how women are, but that is how marriage is.
You have said it already. And me and Laurentia, we hear them.
No.
My
than
ladies at home,
viewers.
my ladies
More
at
than
home, they heard
Influence,
it.
yeah, they are
We
More than
know what to
vex.
do after.
No, be till I
Then
talk
here
with
you go
that.
pass, come out.
Of
No,
course.
more
We
than
know
no
what
verse,
to do.
more than no
Full of
verse.
snap.
But that is how marriage is. It is on both sides. The dog issue is on both sides. All right? So when you live together, you'll be able to know all the nonsense with this person does. Like in quote, nonsense, because I wouldn't want to paint it.
Excesses.
The excesses of this person,
that
can I
should
take
work.
it?
To him.
That
If this person
excesses
come back,
should work.
if it's,
Yeah.
is it the type that
Yeah,
wears
that's-
a cloth, pull it off and throw it on the couch, or like that, everything at every different corner. You now ask yourself the question: can I advise this person? If you advise, take.
What will happen?
What will happen? Does it lead to quarrel? Okay, if it leads to quarrel, what is the next thing? If you are able to adapt between those times, then you can adapt when you get married.
We don't throw phone lines them open and make them begin. They call if you get anything to talk. Call our phone lines them now. If you know if you make phone call, enter Facebook or Instagram, drop your messages. We'll go read them here live and direct. The topic still
As
remain.
we are expecting their,
Yeah,
as
go
we're
ahead.
expecting their course, and Mr. Ken, I want to ask you a
Yes,
question.
ask him
What
a
is the
question.
difference between courtship and moving in to live with a man? Just forget about whether you want to study. What's the difference between courtship and living with a man? What's the difference?
Well, courtship and living with a man, the two things, there is not much difference
Sorry,
there.
we'll get call. We'll talk to Mr. James.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. James. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mama Kube.
Sir. Happy
How
New
are
Year.
you? Thank you.
Welcome to Love Battle. Carry go, they hear you. Reduce the volume of your TV, please. We're not going to fit listen to this one and that one. Yeah?
You can never stay together before marriage.
Okay.
Yes. Basically, it's very bad.
Okay.
Conjugally.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Who was saying something?
yeah.
Okay, like you asked me,
Yeah.
Now, what is courting? Courting is a period of knowing each other.
Yes.
Simply put.
Okay.
Now, in courting, it doesn't necessarily mean you must live together. Okay. But when you live together, you tend to know each other more better. Mm. You understand?
Okay, let me cut it. You say courting means studying each other, right?
Yes.
Good, but that was something, studying each other means a lot. It involves a lot of things,
Yeah. Yeah.
In the first place, there are reasons, major key, why you should court. To know the attitude you can tolerate, you can manage, you can correct. If you can't do any of these three, you lay off on time. That's the essence of courtship. But must the person move in before you study all this? I am telling you, capital no. A woman wasn't living with you before you should be able to study this person. Because if this person moves in, if everybody should be going that way.
So I'm going to talk to Energy. No worries. Hello, Energy. Is that your name?
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Energy is my name. I'm calling from cohabitation.
Hey, I greet you, boss.
Welcome.
Mama Kube, I already tried to reach you since I never reached you.
You have reached me now, my brother.
Oh,
Fire down.
Make you pour on water.
What do you mean, Mama Kube?
Hello? Go ahead, sir.
That question on the answer is very, very important.
Okay?
That question on the answer is very, very important.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
We can hear
Yes,
you.
sir, we can hear you. Go ahead.
It's very, very important for a man to live together before they get married.
Oh, is that what he's saying? Why you talk so?
And they talk so because you're not going to understand yourself.
Okay.
Very well. You want to understand myself very well, both practically and spiritually.
Okay.
Maybe you think because see person 1 month, 2 months, when they marry and come cause wahala for house.
Mm.
But when I don't marry myself, you understand mother-in-law.
Okay.
Mother-in-law. So that when I marry, mother-in-law you should not go come inside and say, the mother-in-law they cause this one, the father-in-law they cause this one, or this one they cause this one. And I can understand and say well before I get married.
Okay.
That's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
That's
you,
his own view. But do you
Mr.
know that?
Energy.
See, let me say something. See, there is little or more, you can know of a person when you are courting on a different angle. We are not staying together. You understand? You never can know much of this person.
Okay.
You can if you want.
See, let me tell you something.
You can if you want.
During courtship,
What about snoring? You go feel know when they snore.
you know,
Like
no.
snoring.
So what are you saying about
I'm just
What are you
asking.
saying?
No.
That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
asking now.
See,
Do you know,
see,
it depends on what you want. If you want to know whether he or she
wait a
snores.
minute. Wait, Laurentia.
Don't you know when he takes
Laurentia.
his siesta or when she takes her siesta, you can barge in.
Some people know they take siesta.
Even in the night, not only in the night that people sleep. Not
Yeah.
only in the night that people sleep. Of course, so that you know, if somebody you've studied, you know the person's timetable. When right to meet him or her. Because, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
How do you differentiate? That's another
Someone talk
question.
Sunday. Hello, Mr. Sunday.
Hello, good day, ma.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, ma.
Can I go? They hear you.
Okay, ma. Good day, ma.
Go ahead.
Eyes open.
Reduce the volume of your TV.
Okay, so this is down.
It's not down.
Yes, ma.
Okay, go ahead. We can hear you.
Sorry. You know they feel they possible. If they tell you for MC, I'll say reduce the volume of your TV. Please just reduce it because you know if you listen to that one, listen to this one, you know go work out. I read small message from my internet people. So I get my guy here, T9's Mario, in talk say she fit come do weekend, but to pack come stay. Mba. If not, we go finish the honey before honeymoon. Theophine Ume talk say personally, I don't like the idea of partners living together before marriage proper. Let the marriage be a brand new one, fresh, no touch. Uju Edet talk say is a no from here. See finish go enter. Prince Alex Anaba say it's absolutely wrong. Njide Kamadu Agui wait and say it's wrong. My mommy Gloria Hanoze Young say absolutely not. Say no good. Mama G Ngozi NJ Onuchuku talk say nope. Come and go is allowed. But to carry mat come, no dey proper at all. Go ahead, please. Who was talking? You can go
I
ahead.
was asking you a question.
Okay.
As how do you address a married couple living in the matrimonial home
Sorry, we
how
have
do you
Yano.
compare?
Hello, Yano. Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Compliments.
Same to you, ma.
How about you now?
I'm fine.
Go ahead, will they hear you?
My take is that, you see, the question you're asking
Yeah.
is it good for both man and woman or any relationship that they should live together? My take is no.
Okay. Why did you say so?
It's not good at all. Number one, you guys will know each other. There's no way you can know each other very well.
Okay.
It's not possible. There's no way. Why? Because men are very funny at times. They do hide things. They do hide things very well. You can't know them. And when you get to their house, you may not know. They may hide. And at the end of the day, they get married to you. And later, you find out that maybe the guy is somehow debt-free. Maybe he just off his boxer, hang you somewhere.
Under bed.
Snoring. You know, things are very funny like that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it. You are in already. There's no... Ma?
Oh.
I think she's missing it off.
She's missing it out.
Hello?
She's here. I think she's
that's
jumping
what I'm
to sides.
saying.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
Okay, now, like our topic implies, that living together before marriage, is it a good idea? Now, when we say before marriage, that means these people, they don't do something for grand.
They never do.
No, it doesn't have
It
to
doesn't
be.
necessarily
It doesn't
mean.
have to be.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Well,
have to
it
be.
can be.
Now,
Preparing.
You can argue it from that angle too.
It's on
It
both
can
sides.
come from that angle
It's
too,
on
yeah.
both sides. Either before marriage, say they don't do something for grand, or they never do.
Now, waiting they rain for internet. Now they don't do small thing for my hair.
They
You
don't do
seen that stuff?
Yeah, I've seen
Crazy.
it.
So now, the item of it all is this. According to the Bible, it said the bed undefiled. All right. Now, it's properly, Bible no support them. Say, two people stay together before they marry. But me, I talk, say, personally, my personal opinion on this matter, if two persons are courting, remember, we are coming from two different families.
Yes.
No vex. Sorry. Hello. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma.
How are you, darling?
I'm fine,
I
thank
did not
you.
get your name.
Oh, okay. My name is Glory.
Glory. Welcome to Love Battle.
Thank you very much.
Cargo,
I'm so
they
happy
hear
to be
you.
on the show. Okay, my own contribution is a no-no for a lady that is not legally married to live with a man. It is totally wrong, because dating and marriage are two different things, though. When you go into the marriage, then you see different kind of stuff, both from the lady and from the man. So I wouldn't advise any man or any lady to go into living with a man without being married. Okay, when I was serving here in Lagos, I had a friend. She didn't have an accommodation, so she courted with someone.
Okay.
And then the guy put her in a house, and you can imagine that the man, they were not dating, their relationship was not even defined, but he was having sex with her every day. Every day she comes back from work after from a PPA, he will have sex with her, and then his girlfriend will still come to the house just because she didn't have a place to stay and she was courting with this man. He was taking advantage of the girl. Please and please, Nigerian ladies, open your eyes. Men are only after sex and nothing but sex. So if you like yourself and you like your future and you don't want to do more than 10 abortions before you get married, men, stay until the right man comes. And when he comes, you just get married straight. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you,
like
my
the show.
dear.
Hey,
That her friend matter.
She
make her
made a
vex
point. I
well,
wanted
well.
to ask you, Mr. Ken. Do you know
That her friend matter vex her well, well.
Yes, I want to ask you. That she just made a point.
Okay.
Do you know that there are some couple to be people living together? If the lady gets pregnant, this man, you said because they are far, they want to come closer, study each other very well before they get married. This lady got pregnant. This man said, I'm not ready to remove it. You're already in his household. And like you rightly said, maybe something go down there, they go down do something for grand before they start. If something that something of that has taken place. And the lady takes in and tells the man I've taken in. You said, I'm not ready to remove it. I'm still studying you. Check out that kind of a thing. You asked her to do abortion in your house that you were not ready. That lady, what would be your fate at that point in time? To go and do abortion or to go and pack and leave the man's house?
If you remember my earlier statement, I said...
Well, rounding up. Go ahead.
My earlier statement says the both persons has to be what? Matured and ready at heart.
Yeah.
You understand me? Now, if that man tells the lady to do abortion, the man is a stupid man. And I say it in quotes, the man is an idiot.
Some people go say money never dey.
You understand?
I am telling you,
you see there is no money now.
Do you know the truth? To you ladies, when a man is not interested in you, you know the truth. If a man is actually looking for something on you and not ready to marry you, ladies know God has given them that gift. But yes, ladies have that gift.
Okay. You are right.
But hold on. You know, sometimes women say, okay, no worry, it go change. No worry, it go change. They have this, wait. Out of 100, out of 95%. Out of 100 is 95%. When that happens, they say, no worry, I go try change them. Now, all this charismatic move that cannot play in the place of God is very, very dangerous. When you're in a relationship with somebody and you find out these things, what do? You back out. That's why you say courtship and don't living together, like I said, 100% is not agreed by me, by these persons. But before marriage, 3 to 6 months, good. You understand? Even at that the person has taken wine to your father, let's assume he has taken wine to your father, and you stay together 1 month, you find out that there's a particular lifestyle he's living, and you cannot condone it for life. My sister, pack your load, go and meet your father. Tell him, I cannot live with this person. Let them know your reason.
This is where...
And that's the reason. That's one of the reasons why living together, even before marriage, could be encouraged.
Mr. Ken, this is where this... I don't like using this statement. This is where it comes in. This is where use and dump comes in. You've moved in this house. For one reason or the other, you've packed out. How do you address that? If the person is to be your sister, how do you take her? And if I'm to be a man, that lady to me is a second hand. You didn't just cut. Okay. Do you understand? I want to tell you. But you moved in. It's just like when you've married. Forget about that you paid bride price or you didn't pay. You've married and got divorced. That's what it means. Okay. That's what it means.
Let me tell you something. Not every man
you see. Tell them for house. You're
not every man you see. Not every man you see in trousers is a man. There are boys. And there are men.
I love that coming from a man. Yes.
When a man, when a man impregnates you as a lady, he is responsible for that pregnancy. And he will not deny you the fact that he impregnated you. You understand? It is only boys. Hear me. It is only boys that do use and dump. Okay. But real men, and I quote, real men, not because we all of us get trousers, real men, when they impregnate you, they stand by you any day, even when they are married.
Laurentia, sign out.
I want to sign out, please, my fellow ladies out there. I've always spoken from the angle of ladies. Please, have your pride. Respect it. Have your respect. When you command respect, when you respect yourself, men will respect you. Please don't be so desperate to move in with a man that has not meant well for you. Allow him to come to your father's house to come and ask for your hand in marriage legally.
Block you. Yes. Thank you very much. My people waiting for house, I hope so I enjoy today's episode as me safe. I enjoy it. If you miss this one, enter don't forget to watch repeats Monday morning on Top Up TV 10 a.m. Don't forget to say Babington family will continue after this one in 15 minutes. Till we'll come again next week with another fine topic. Good night. Mwah.